Carissa's last day with me. A little bit of snow. Need a border collie. Oh wait, I have a border collie. Sorry boy, she's taken.
I hate winter.
I want Carissa back.
You want Carissa back?
So I wrote a book. Good morning, it's Friday and it's a sad day today. It's Carissa's last day with me. Not her last day, just her last day with her co-op program with the school. So she has done her grade 12 co-op placement with me this year. So I'm gonna miss her. She has been a godsend. She has done chores every single day unless I tell her to stay home because she just loves it. She's been able to really free me up over the last few weeks to do some stuff for my website, which you already kind of know about, but I've got a couple special little additions I want to show you. I know I say this all the time and I know we live in Canada, but my barn is buried. A little bit of snow. This is like reminders of snow forts fast. Wow.
So cute.
It's really cold today. It's been cold all week, but Carissa's just having some feed cart issues. It's really chugging. And when I fed the other day, I can't remember what day, Saturday, Sunday, it was doing the same thing. And I told her it's a choke thing. So until that feed cart really warms up, I leave the choke on just a tiny little bit. It's just a little trick. So I just showed her to do that until the cart has run for a couple rations. And then it should be okay. But it's all these little winter hacks. Sheep farming is one thing. Sheep farming in the dead of winter, well, any farming in the dead of winter is a completely different sport, and it tests your patience. There's a couple other things I wanted to do today. One being we have to go across the road. I think it's been about 4 weeks since we vaccinated those ewe lambs across the road. So I like to vaccinate those girls at about 12 weeks and 16 weeks. And today they're in and around that 16 weeks. So I'm just grabbing my Gallagher here, my gun. I'm gonna run to the office and grab my Glanvac vaccine. That's the one that does both the Clostridial issues and the CL. I switched to Glanvac from Tasvax. That's the one I've always used, and it's still the one I use in my mature ewes. But I switched to Glanvac in 2019. So every ewe born that I've retained gets a Glanvac vaccination at 12 weeks, 16 weeks, and then before every lambing. I'll be doing the group we sheared and hoof trimmed. I'll be doing those next week, so you'll be able to see which ones. Some will get the Tasvax and some will get the Glanvac. So it's just a new protocol that I started in 2019, and that's to kind of grow my way out of the CL. CL is those nasty like zits that they get, basically pustules. Very contagious within each other. So if one rubs that wound on her feed manger or whatever. If another one has a little open wound, then she can pick it up. You like to not have it in your farm, but it is very common. There's something I did a long time ago, and a few of you know about it, but most of you don't, because I didn't really do it with the intent of someday selling it, really. So I wrote a book I really thought today was appropriate to talk about this a little bit because it's Carissa's last day, and I literally wrote this book when Carissa would have been a baby or very, very young. So her mom worked for me when I ran the chicken barns, when I helped manage the chicken barns. She was my number one. So I have known Carissa since she was inside Mummy. I feel like she's been a part of my life in a weird way, and that life just kind of came back full circle with her, and it's just a little serendipitous. I don't know, but she's been amazing. I've loved all my co-op students, but something about Carissa, she's so shy and so wonderful, and she's the one that reached out to me, and it just means a lot. So anyway, I wrote this book when my kids were little, and I managed the chicken barns. So this would have been, oh man, Jack would have been kindergarten or grade 1? Kindergarten, I think, because I gave a copy to his kindergarten teacher. So Jess wasn't even in school yet when I wrote this. I was really struggling mentally, actually. So the book's really quite funny considering where I was mentally. And it's very lighthearted, but it's about me being a farmer and being a mummy. My good friend Virginia drew, so she did all the text and she drew all the pictures, and I told her the messier the better, because that's just how I felt. I felt like I was a mess. And she knows me so well that she really did a good job kind of depicting how I was at this point in my life. I don't know if I should read it. My daddy is a farmer, but Mummy is one too. I just don't know why Mummy does things only Dad should do. I have a whole part where I'm helping Mark. And this is what he says to me. She loves to drive our tractors, fires up the old John Deere. I hold on tight because Daddy says Mama only knows one gear. This is the very end of the book, and it says, I want to be a farmer and work beside my dad, but working with my mummy too would make me really glad. My daddy is a farmer, so big and strong and true, but Mummy shows us every day that girls can be one too. That part always makes me cry. So anyway, that I wrote as if it was my kids talking about me. So I wrote this in not a very good place, but I love looking at it now and just saying, I have a very warped sense of humor when I'm not feeling great. I do have this ready to go live on my website. I was gonna kind of wait and do this all for Valentine's Day so people can have a few options for Valentine's Day. So I've been working on a lot of stuff on the website while I had Carissa to help me, because I just know once she's gone, I'm gonna be like just inundated with barn stuff again. So I was trying to get a lot of this stuff kind of off the plate before I lost her. So anyway, I just thought I would share that with you guys. Pretty proud of that. Okay, we are all set up here. We're gonna run, the ewe lambs are on that side. Why is it backwards in the camera? Yeah, it is that side, okay. That side, we're gonna bring them in through the center alley. So it's always a bit different when I have to bring them over from the other side. It's a little more moving around, but because I have Carissa for one more day, we're gonna use her. All right, and then we'll answer questions as we move them. I'll start asking you. There's some fun ones already, so prepare yourselves.
Bella! Are you ready? Look how big she is. I know.
Holy! That's it. That's it. Okay, Bella, lead the way. Cinnamon. Oh my God. I need a border collie. Oh wait, I have a border collie. Okay. Let's go the other way. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. If they'd all turn their heads the other way, there'd be lots of room. Okay, here's the glam vac that I'm using, the vaccination. What I'm looking for, likely by the looks of them, by the overall looks of them, I think they're all gonna make the cut. I do look at their average daily gain. I also want anything that's Rito sired, good conformation, and if they are fairly prolific. So were they a twin, a triplet? I don't think I kept any singles. And of course, this is the group that has Bella and Cinnamon wherever she is. So with the glam vac, it's 1 ml It was 1 ml every dose you ever do with this stuff, whereas the Tasvac's a bit more complicated. It's for their initial dosage, you have to do a 4 ml and then a 2 ml. So this is 1 every time. Okay, we're gonna get going here. I'm gonna set up the session on my Gallagher and then hang out with Carissa. Okay, this is the first one that's going through here. So this is kind of what I tracked. So number of lambs, it was a triplet. It's a ewe lamb, obviously. Born September 13th. It's a Rito cross, so it was sired by Rito. And this was the average overall average daily gain since it was born is 0.6. And since the last time I weighed it, she's actually grown 0.75, which I think that's a really good weight. And she's 90.5 pounds right now. So once this is done, we open this up. Sorry, Carissa. She's a little freak. And then she just goes right back into her pen. Did I give that one a shot? The first one? That was dumb. I forgot to vaccinate her. Go back and do her. I'm gonna have to catch it. That's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
Might as well run the camera because this is what people like to see, is Sandi making a fool out of herself. She's grabbing a cane. Okay, first question was, what do you want to do when you grow up?
Farm.
She wants to farm.
What?
I don't know what. So much pressure for, how old are you, 18? 17.
17, turning 18.
She's 17.
Oh, is that Hensall?
This is good, didn't it? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Is it hard to feed bottle babies?
Not for me. I don't know.
She's lying. It is. She's just very patient.
Yeah.
And you've learned your own way.
Yeah.
So what's one big tip if you were to tell people if they had to do it for a living? No, I didn't.
I don't know.
Like, what's one thing that you've learned helps? Like if someone said, how do I transfer a lamb onto the milk machine? What would be your biggest tip?
Make sure it's very hungry so it goes on.
Awesome. Good tip. Good tips. Do you need help? You let me know. Yeah. How did you find Sandi to work for?
My friend Shania, and yeah, I just watched Crane's YouTube videos and it looked fun, so I just reached out.
The question, how did you find me? Right.
Yeah.
And your mommy worked for me.
Yeah.
So you kind of had an in. By the way, her mom and dad are like the best workers on the planet, so I knew genetically she'd be a very good fit. What's your favorite job on the sheep farm?
I'm not too sure.
All right, I'll give you a better one. What job do you not like? I know what mine is. Mine is weaning.
Oh yeah, that is.
Or hoof trimming, you know.
Yeah, I hate hoof.
Yeah, she doesn't like hoof trimming.
That's
But she hasn't tried my new ones. Someone said you're the best.
Oh, thank you.
She's the best. Oh, this is a good one. This is from Megan.
Okay.
So you have to answer this one. Would Carissa consider marrying Jack to keep her on your farm forever? I will tell you this. No man will make this woman stay with me. If she wants to stay with me, she has a life pass. But you can answer. Would you like to marry Jack to stay here? Carissa has a boyfriend, just so you know. Sorry, boy, she's taken. Leave my girls alone. All right, so there were 64 in that group. I'll just go over the stats quick. Average weight of this group was 87 pounds. These lambs were all born in September, so they've gained really quite well. This group has just been good since they were born. It was just a beautiful lambing, a beautiful weaning transition, good weaning weights, and they're doing really well over here too. So yeah, so 64. If I had an empty barn across the road or an empty pen across the road, I would move them over there, but likely what I'm gonna do is keep them over here for another couple weeks until those breeding groups are figured out, and I've got that vaccination done on the ewes that are due, and once I get everything kind of rearranged, then there might be some freed up room for these guys, because they won't take much room over there. But for now, there's lots of space over here, so they may as well stay over here. All right, we're gonna clean up, and I'll catch up with you guys in a bit. You ready?
As ready as I'll ever be.
Okay, let's go. Okay, do you want to bring that over and I'll meet you over there?
Sure.
Okay.
Wait, what's this for?
For the wagon.
Right.
Dude, what the? Dude, this thing turns good, so you can make it. Now, what? Hurry up, it's heavy. Okay. And ahead a little bit. Just a smidge. There you go.
What's up, my dudes? Today we're filling up the corn bin. Mom is moving stuff around because everything's always in the way whenever we go to do this. Yay. It's really cold and disgusting outside today. How's it going? Hi. She didn't want to wave to me. I hate winter. Now she's about to whip in with the, what do you call that? What's that called? Brain fart. What do you call that? Oh, an auger. Oh my god. Yeah, an auger. She's gonna whip in with that bad boy. Skirt, skirt. We look like we've done this a few times because we have quite a few times. Let's get it. Wowza. Get it, girl. Yeah. Whoa. Don't hit it now. We don't want that. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I should probably be helping her, but like, oh, why would I do that? Yeah, use those big wide muscles.
My freshly chiropractor worked on shoulder. It's feeling great.
The view, Clark.
Oh.
Ooh, yeah. Booty. Yeah, open that lid.
I want Carissa back.
You want Carissa back? How rude. But I do too.
have no idea what she just filmed there, but we were filling up. We were out of corn everywhere. We're out of corn across the road for the finishing lambs and out of corn for the ewe barn. So the timing worked out perfect, so we can fill the wagon, took it over across the road, brought it back, filled the wagon again, and filled the bin in the ewe barn. And we use our own corn for that, so it's a pretty slick little setup, but it just requires quite a bit of equipment. Wagons, tractor, one tractor for the auger, one tractor for this auger, telehandler, all the things. So that's about it. It's Friday afternoon. I'm gonna run to the house and get the rest of the projects that I've been working on. I have to get them all kind of finished up, boxed up, and to the post office. I don't think I'll make it today. It might have to be Monday, but I'll show you guys what I've been up to. Good morning, you guys. Sorry, I kind of bailed out of yesterday afternoon. I have been trying to finish all my wool balls so I can get them in the post office and get them shipped off. So I worked on this. There's been a few late nights and early mornings trying to get this stuff done. So I ended up being able to make about 60 of these total. And then my billy balls, my billy ornaments, I was able to make a whole bunch more yesterday. And I found some roving yarn. So some of it's made of normal yarn and some is made of roving yarn. But they worked out really good. I give all my crafting friends, everybody that's reached out to me, you guys have all been so generous and wonderful with your words and your patience with how awful I am at this stuff. I have loved it. It's been fun. I'm really glad. I need a bit of a break. My elbows, my shoulders, my neck are killing me, and my fingers. I've had a lot of injuries. I'm gonna get them in the mail and ship them out hopefully either today or Monday. Get those on the website as soon as possible so you guys can buy a little Valentine for your friends or your kids or whatever. So I'll have the ornaments on the website, the book on the website, and then I'm hoping 2 other things, but they haven't showed up yet. So stay tuned for that. Keep checking in on that. I will definitely do a community post. I will hopefully by the time I do another video, I'll be able to announce it so you guys can click on the website right away when they go live. Hopefully in the next week and a half, you will see all this stuff on the website. Thank you for joining me as I'm doing this. It's way out of my comfort zone. It's been fun, but I need a bit of a break from this. I'm literally editing this video right now, finishing the balls, editing this video. So you're actually gonna see this the same day that I'm editing it, which never happens, but that's the state of my life right now. I just don't have a lot of free time. We are gonna miss Carissa. Carissa, if you're watching this, thank you for being my rock. And she also brought me a beautiful gift basket yesterday afternoon. So she's such a wonderful kid, and there's lots of Carissas out there. I guess what all I'm suggesting is I always teach by doing, so I let them work beside me. They figure out how I work, what makes me tick. I also give her a lot of independence, and I think for me, that's how I like to learn. I like to be shown how to do stuff. I like to kind of work with the person, watch how the person works, and then try to mimic them myself. So she's very much like me. So we'll see where she goes and see where her path leads. But I'm very, very blessed to be able to have her. Guys, thanks for watching. Have a fabulous weekend, and we will see you next week. Take care.